Hello and assalamualaikum to Sir Brian and fellow teammates. Today, I'm gonna talk about my e-portfolio. I will go through my homepage first. Yes, this is it. My topic is about reducing unemployment among fresh graduates by doing self-improvement. This is my biodata. Yes, this handsome boy here. My name is Andi Edyka bin Muhammad Abidin, and you can call me Andi. I am 22 years old, born in Tawau, Sabah. I am the third child from 5 siblings. In my leisure time, I enjoy video games like Mobile Legends, love to sing and cooking. I have a dream of becoming a successful entrepreneur that will have my name on the top someday. The reason for choosing this topic is because unemployment is drastically affecting communities' life, especially fresh graduates like us, in terms of financial costs, spending power, and many more. We can see that there are many poverty, homeless, and some of them died during our shortage of money to fill their stomach with food. Okay. Now we will go through my essay outline. Okay, this is my essay outline. This is my essay outline. One of the artifacts that I have found, which is about the definition and description of unemployment. It is needed for my essay. Yeah, this is my. Okay, now we will go through my draft essay. Okay, this is my draft essay, sir, and my fellow teammates. Sorry. Okay, this is it. Okay. Another artifact that I have found is about a welfare to work that failed to reduce unemployment on Australia. This welfare is for those who are unemployed. Unfortunately, it didn't make any impact. Next, the artifact is about the cause and effect of employment, which is good too for me research. This is the two artifact. Now we will go through my final essay. Okay. Here I will tell about my solutions. One way to manage unemployment among fresh graduates is by doing self-improvement. Starting a small business will eventually help reducing unemployment. It is important as according to Fin24, growing a pool of entrepreneurs will support the country by reducing social grants, boosting employment, and lowering crime. Next, fresh graduates should make use of today's technology. Many people using mechanism to do their work, according to Brown 2019. Millennials technology can be used to generate handsome money, such as work as a YouTuber or even purchasing stocks online. According to UK SS 2016, fresh graduates also can join training and development program. Fresh graduates, many companies need specific skills to employ someone. This way can help them to design for the future. Besides, one should also change their mindset. Fresh graduates shouldn't be picky and grab any kind of opportunities of job in front of them. Okay. Now, the solution that I have mentioned just now, the 4 solutions, will help reducing unemployment as it can be carried out by most fresh graduates who are young and brave. However, one should have the determination and willing to take the risk along the journey. Okay, now moving on to my 4 last artifacts. The first one is about gadget that is being used worldwide. The next is the benefits of becoming an entrepreneur, which is good for my research. Next, the artifact is about statistic of unemployment among graduates in 2018. This statistic is from Department of Statistics Malaysia website. Again, the last artifact that I found is the news stated that Sabah has the most jobless grads in 2018. There are 27,540% unemployed in Sabah. Now we will go through my completed essay. Yes, this is my completed essay. So for the conclusion, no pain, no gain. Give all your effort and strive to the highest. Thank you. Tuh ya kan? So how is my presentation, guys?
For me, your presentation is, you have a nice idea, and I think, in my opinion, I think your idea can solve, not solve in minutes of solve everything about unemployment, but it can decrease the rate of unemployment. That's my comment.
Okay. Thank you. Next.
You're welcome.
And for me, hi Edyka. I think I like your portfolio presentation, as your artifact is really interesting and has good information. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
So guys, hello. My name is Rasyiddin bin Roslan, and today I will discuss about the decrease the unemployment rate among fresh graduates from University Malaysia Sabah by improving. So here I show my side. First of all, can you see my slide? I mean my windows. All right. Okay. I'm sorry because my line is a little bit lag. Okay, let's start. First, I will give introduction about myself. My name is Rasyiddin bin Roslan, and I am international business student from Faculty of Business. And the reason why I choose this topic is the issue of unemployment among graduates is increased nowadays. And other than that, we know that we are now facing the pandemic of COVID, and this is what make the unemployment rate getting increased day by day. So people now is struggling to get a job. Other than that, the graduates also working but not matched with their qualification. So this is also one of the reason why I choose to discuss about this topic. And the most important thing, I will discuss one solution, in my opinion, that can decrease the rate of unemployment among fresh graduates from University Malaysia Sabah. That is by improving soft skill. So I will show you my first essay outline. So in my essay outline, I will discuss briefly about the essay on the title of the decrease the unemployment rate among graduates, especially for UMS. So my artifact first is why I think soft skill is most important, because what in my study, I think that nowadays employer want to find someone who can make 2 or 3 job, maybe the one who have most soft skill if compare with another graduates. So in this artifact, it show that some of this is 5 actually that soft skill that the employee trying to seek from the fresh graduates as employee. I'm sorry. First is time management and creative thinking, networking, conflict resolution, and teamwork. Okay. I go to my next site is draft essay. Okay. My draft essay, I will elaborate more from the essay outline, and I will put uh, a new artifact, that is the news that more and more graduates are facing unemployment in Malaysia. So I got this news from News Times. So this is what actually I'm worried about, especially like us, we are student. 1 year from now we will graduate, and if this kind of problem still happening in our country, it will be a biggest problem for us. So this from this news, we can say that this problem is actually getting higher in terms of rate days by days. Also, one of the artifact that I choose also from news, that's the our former education minister said that now we are facing the problem of unemployment among graduates. I will go to my final essay. In my final essay, I will discuss 5 soft skills that need to be implemented by the graduates. First is management, second is communication, emotional intelligence, teamwork, and personality. So this is my artifact and reflection. This table that show that the increased rate among fresh graduates that cannot find a job for themselves. Also from Forbes, also from the news of Daily Express, that Sabah has the most jobless grades. That is mean especially from University Malaysia Sabah. So this is the, I think, the evidence that show unemployment among fresh graduates from UMS is really high. So my completed essay is here. Start from introduction, background, and body paragraph. And this is my references. Okay, for the conclusion, I think soft skills are personal attribute that influence how well we work. So this is a skill that needed in our generation now, because employer will try to find someone who have ability in management, ability in communicate, and ability in teamwork. So I think This is why I choose soft skill as a solution for this problem. So I think that is from me. So I will open questions for my friends. Any question?
Okay, hi Rasyiddin.
Hi Andi. Yeah.
Yes, I like your presentation actually because the reason that you give and the solution is match. Good job, Rasyiddin.
Thank you, Andi. Is any other comment?
Hello. Ay,
It's okay. Anas can comment.
oh,
Hi, Andi.
okay. Hi. I'm really impressed with your presentation. I understand how difficult it to explain your ideas, but you were calm, collected, and were able to develop viable solution for the problem. So keep it going. Thank you.
Thank you, Anas.
Okay. Hello everyone. I will present to you about my e-portfolio. Wait, Everyone can see this?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So I will proceed. My name is Anastashah Gaibin from Financial Management and Banking Program HE06. The main problem in my essay will be about the unemployment among fresh graduates. I'm choosing this problem to study because I am concerned about the unemployment rate among UMS fresh graduates nowadays. Um, as one of students who will finishing studies in a year from now, this problem is really become an issue for myself to get a job in the future. So I will just go through final essay. Oh, wait lah. We go to mind map. So this is my mind map. Mm, okay. Then I will just go to final essay. Mm, lambat eh. Mm, I will just proceed to my point. Okay. In order to overcome the unemployment among UMS fresh graduates, I have come up with a solution which is through strategic alliance between university and companies. Strategic alliance is more like a collaboration and partnership to achieve goals. So I will explain three ideas to support my solution. First is by create apprentice or mentoring. When companies create apprentice or trainees in their workplace, they will improve the skill development of the fresh graduate. Experienced mentor will educate and guide the mentee so that they can learn effectively. Having a mentor will help the fresh graduate to understand the company's norm and practices. So next is job placement. Um, One of the key components through strategic alliance will be graduate job opportunities. With strong job placement, fresh graduates are likely to get jobs with the university partner companies. The university will recommend to refer the quality of faculties and programs to the companies. This will support sustaining graduate jobs and reducing the unemployment among UMS fresh graduates. So lastly is partnership programs. Collaborating with business on the course layout would help to improve the skill needed by fresh graduates through academic syllabus that adopt an organizational structure. This will empower them with the skills they need to be successful in pursuing their career. Working with companies such as training and entrepreneurship program will encourage the student to experience more development. Choosing this solution will give additional input and advice to the university. In that way, will have student will be able to develop themselves. However, diverse environment and coordination challenges in strategic alliance will become the weaknesses for this solution. But I believe that as long the companies and university able to cooperate with each other, there will be no problem. Hmm. Okay, so as for the artifact, hmm, siap Kak? Okay, for the artifact, I have provided 4 reflection, which consists of 1 journal, 1 article, and 2 videos from the YouTube. Okay, so for the journal, I choose this as artifact because it shows the coordination and relation between the strategic partnership of university and business partner, which lead us to think and manage wisely when using this as a solution. Next will be article. Okay, for the article, it gives me enough supporting details about the benefit and disadvantages that university and companies will get when they engage as a partnership. In the first video, it tells us about the importance and advantages of the collaboration between university and companies in the future. As for the second video, it simply helps us to understand and learn about the concept, priorities, and benefits of strategic alliance between university and companies. Yeah. Okay, so overall, as the university success rate between companies is high, using strategic alliance between both university and companies would have the chances to reduce the graduate unemployment. With mentoring, strong job placement, and collaboration program, the chances of fresh graduates to be employed will be high enough to work in companies. Okay, that's all my presentation. Thank you.
Hi, Anas.
Okay, hi.
As for me, I really like your solution because it can reduce the unemployment rate between the UMS fresh graduate. That's all from me.
Thank you. Anyone?
Okay, hi Anas.
Hi.
To me, it is an interesting and difficult idea that you want to explain, but you managed to explain it thoroughly with a beautiful and smart elaboration. Well done.
Thank you.
So hi everyone. I'm going to present now. Can you see my e-portfolio?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to start now. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Syasya. Today I'm going to present my e-portfolio, which is reducing unemployment rate of UMS graduate by changing companies' hiring requirement. First of all, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Nabila binti Azli and I'm from Kulai Johor. I'm currently taking international business program and already in my second year. The reason why I choose this problem for my e-portfolio is as today there are a lot of unemployment issue happen, especially among fresh graduates in Malaysia, and of course it include the UMS graduate. I want to know the reason why this issue keep increasing every year, and I believe that by changing the company's requirement in hiring, it can reduce the unemployment rate among fresh graduates. So let's move to the artifact. So this is the artifact that I found for my e-portfolio, and this is one of the artifacts that I'm using to collect the information about unemployment, and it is from tradingeconomic.com. This is the bar chart. As you can see, is this bar chart regarding the unemployment rate in Malaysia until January 2020, and this website provide the unemployment rate for every month, and the latest information that they're given is until May 2020. So right now I'm going to present about my solution for this issue. So this is the solution for my issue. So in order to reduce the unemployment rate in Malaysia, especially for the UMS fresh graduate, those organizations have to change their hiring requirement on recruiting employees. So those companies have to not looking for candidates that have a specific educational level only, since many job offers have minimal educational requirement and they do not get to the interview. In this case, the company should not set up the educational requirements since the unemployment rate is quite high lately. They should look for the candidate that has skill in doing a job even though they do not meet the educational requirement. So for my next solution, the company should at least hire candidate with less experience and no experience at all. This is because most of the fresh graduate from universities do not have any experience in working. And if those company only want to hire candidates that have experience, those fresh graduates will remain unemployed and the unemployment rate will keep increasing. Somehow those candidates with no experience also can bring innovation to the companies and make the companies grow by taking them to the company. And my third solution for this
issue in order to reduce the unemployment rate in Malaysia, especially among the fresh graduates. The companies should also take a look at the gender equalities when hiring employees in certain positions. Because nowadays, most of the companies will always want only one gender in specific position, such as the technician, mechanics, or any tech assistant. As for example, we can look now. Most of the technicians are monopolized by men, and those women who are also able to do the job will remain unemployed because companies do not want to employ them just because they think women could not do the work properly. This gender bias should not be an issue when companies hire employees because both men and women have their own skills and ability in doing a task given. So that's all for my solution. And for the conclusion, as for me, to reduce the unemployment rate, those companies that want to recruit employees should be changing their requirement in hiring because most of the requirement lists do not fit with the fresh graduate to apply for those positions that are offered. Therefore, unemployment rate will be lower if those companies want to recruit employees with no experience, having a lower education level, and not looking at the gender bias. That's all from me. Thank you. Do you guys have any comment?
Hello, hi Syasya.
Hi, Farisya.
So I would like to comment about your portfolio, and I think that your solution is the new solution. As for me, that before this I have never heard about the solution, and I think you come up with a good and effective solution for to reduce the unemployment rate. Thank you.
Thank you, Farisya. Another one?
Hi, Sha.
Yeah, Anna.
I like how your presentation able to provide high attention to details, which encourage myself to present like you. Okay, that's all. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Hello, hi. My name is Farisya. So today I would like to present about the e-portfolio, reducing unemployment rate among fresh graduates in University Malaysia Sabah by restructuring workers' policy. So before I proceed to my final essay, I would like to talk about myself. So firstly, I'm a second year student at University Malaysia Sabah, and I'm from Portson, Negeri Sembilan, and I'm pursuing my study in international business here at UMS, and I actively participate in my program club as I like to interact with other people, which can improve my communication and leadership skills. The reason for choosing this essay title is because I'm determined to identify the reasons about the unemployment among fresh graduates, and I believe by the action of the government, it can reduce unemployment rate of fresh graduates. So let's me take a look to my artifact first before I propose the solutions. So this is my first artifact that I choose, which is from an official portal for Department of Statistics Malaysia, and also uh, reading on my article, which I think that this statistic from Department of Malaysia and this article has the correlation to it that inspired me to write this solution for unemployment rate. So for this article, I found that many information about unemployment rate among region, including Peninsular Malaysia, Sabah and Sarawak. And I think this portal is very useful for my assignment since it helped me to find many information. And also this article has been attract me to write about the solution, the perfect solution to reduce the unemployment rate, whether the government or university or graduate itself have to make a move to reduce the unemployment rate. And we know that government should play an important role in helping fresh graduate from being unemployed after they have hard working to get a good qualification in their study. So therefore, due to this article, I've come up with one solution, which this essay, which is my essay, will discuss about the approaches to reduce the rate of unemployment rate among fresh graduate in University Malaysia Sabah, and has proposed one effective solution, which is reforming workers' policy by the government. So I have choose this proposed effective solution, workers' policy, and in this uh, workers restructuring workers' policy, I've focused in three aspects, which is the first and foremost, strictly implement the circular. This one about the lowering down the age of retirement. The government should strictly implement the circular for all sectors in the industry by lowering down the age of retirement. When government strictly implement this circular, it can help fresh graduates of UMS to fill the job positions, because we know even though government has imposed the age of retirement up to 55 to 60, the company itself have given them an option to their employees to work up to 60. This could influence the quota for UMS graduates to enter the workforce. And the second aspect that I have stated in my essay is the restriction toward the immigrant, which the spillover of foreign labor has affected UMS graduates to enter the industry. Government should restrict the immigrants on becoming a majority in certain industry. As we know, industry like construction, plantation, and mining have becoming a majority from foreign labor. So we know that foreign labor can be paid in lower rate. However, this also could influence UMS graduate to not have interest to enter this kind of industry, because the condition of the work that has not aligned with the salary that we paid by the company. Therefore, government need to make an adjustment toward the price, the lower wage rates, and also the restriction toward the immigrant in certain industry to avoid the job opportunity created for UMS graduates be replaced to foreign labor. And the third aspect that I am focusing in my assignment is providing open up business subsidy to UMS graduate. This to create an opportunities for UMS graduate in job workforce as well as for others. In this subsidy, the government should improvise the grant by not only provide the capital but a holistic guideline to operate the business. Through this alternative that I have gave in my essay, it helps UMS graduates to not only depend to the job creation by government, but they have to create their opportunity to themselves to avoid unemployment for the rest of my life, for the rest of their life. So, based on the solution that I have stated in my essay, I believe that restructuring the workers' policy by the government can reduce unemployment rate among fresh graduate in University Malaysia Sabah. Directly, it can improve the national economies of Malaysia. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Farisya.
Hi.
Okay. As for me, I really like the way you present your solution, and I think your solution can make an improvement to reduce the unemployment rate in Malaysia. That's all for me.
Hi, Farisya.
Okay, thank you. Next.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, I think your solution because, in my opinion, the government play an important role to manage this rate among graduates. So this idea or your solution, I think, can resolve this problem and decrease the rate. So I think your idea is really good. So that's all.
Okay, thank you.
Nah, that's it.